What's going on, guys? We're back with another YouTube video with the Overland Vehicle Systems Expedition Cap. We had a ton of questions on our YouTube channel that we wanted to respond to and also do kind of a more in-depth review. We had a couple of people asking, can you open it up from the inside? No, not really. All four openings for this camper have that kind of like padlock, and without the external part of it, you won't be able to open it. So you need the exterior to be able to open it. What you could do, and what we've seen people do, is they will install a different type of latch on the inside. So when they pull it shut, they can manually close it, and that's for those people that are camping out of these things. Do they come insulated? No. They do not come insulated. If you want to add insulation, one of the best ways you can do it with like carpet, people use like spray adhesive and apply it that way. It is a black cap, so you do run the risk of it getting too hot. I just ordered an OVS shell for my 2024 Tacoma. After cross shopping with the smart cap, it can't beat the price. It's hard to find reviews on the OVS cap as it's not as popular as the smart cap yet. These bubbles just kind of give like an aesthetic look on the inside. These are very just like toss in your stuff and go. There are options on the market where you can add a vent to something like this, and I don't think it would be very hard considering these are made out of stainless steel. The rear window looks small, and windows and size make you think it would create blind spots, but maybe I'm overthinking it. Let's check it out. Ugh. So not bad. This is the low light. Right now we're in the shade, but as like it is darker for sure, but definitely you can still see out of the back. Well, don't even know where I'm at. You can definitely see out of the back with that, and that is one of my biggest things. I even hate decals on my back windows. Let me see what other questions we got. Okay, install the third brake light. Marcus locks his stuff up. I thought he had the one lock thing. Okay, so we took the wires from the top. We used these zip tie saddles, held on. They give you this little grommet. We drilled a hole and dropped it into the taillight. I'll pop off the taillight for you so you can see where we wired it up. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking cold. Cool. And right here, we got it all taped up. Okay, so out of your factory wiring harness, you have your green, your white, black, and your blue. Your white, black, your blue is your power, so that's going to pair up with the red. The yellow is going to pair up with the white, black, and then the green is going to pair up with the blue. That will allow for no hyper flashing. Let me toss on the brake light so you can see it. Oh gosh, Marcus's truck is tight. Cool. So we just use these little crimp guys, and then once you have it all together, I recommend using some electrical tape. Dang, it is cold, guys. Boise, you do not want to move here. It's freezing. It's the worst place ever. I hate living here. So I'm just gonna do a quick wrap on this. And then okay, now for the inside, did we do any waterproofing? Yes, we did add a little bit of sealant that we use for when we install four-wheel campers. It's just like this dual cylindered 3M adhesive that we put along the sides, along the front, both sides, and then in the corner we added a little bit more of that to make sure that between the plastic and where the side comes together, there's like a little spot that we didn't want a ton of dust getting in when we were going off-roading. When you're in here, they use these C-styled clamps to harness it to the vehicle. With the Tacomas and those that have a bed rail system, they allow these like little bed rail guys to go in, and ours is put on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one from the bottom. That's the one that we felt didn't leave a big gap up here and was able to compress it to make it the smallest size possible. Then we chose to put a demo shovel in here, which we love. It works out great for going camping. You don't have to dig for it. Pops up. It's something low profile that can just swing up on the hinge, and the struts can handle the weight of it. Then I'm trying to think of anything else in here that would be useful to show. But these are all like gear mounting things. So you got them on the actual body, top and bottom, that you can put some multi panels on. You got them on the doors. In the back, you have them for the top here, bottom. And then you do have a vent right here for circulation and like cabin pressure. So there's that. It would be cool for them to offer an option with a single window on one side or whatever, but that's not in the books quite yet. That's it. Let's move to the outside. Oh, this thing arrived in the back piece, the two side pieces, this back piece or the front piece, and then the roof, and then you bolt it all together with the stainless steel hardware that they send. Then moving to the outside, okay, you got your third brake light, and they do have a cross member that does accompany their rack that you can purchase. We prefer the up top Overland one just because there's more mounting options. And anyway, this is the up top Overland universal crossbar mount, which we love. We were able to offset it to the right because that's where we put the Overland Vehicle System's awning on. And then we were able to mount the gear track to put the rooftop tent on, and holds really, really well. So then right here, we also installed the Overland Vehicle Systems. This is the 270 awning off of the passenger side. It mounts up great to the up top Overland crossbars that we have. Not a lot of movement. And we're actually going to review this awning in another video just here in the parking lot, where we're gonna open it up, show you all the components of it. For this cap though, that's all we got. If you guys have any more questions, leave them in the comments. If there's something that you want to see, but each one of these things are weatherproof, and they all have locks on them. So this is like to me this is like a heavy duty, more of like work one, but you can also use it for overlanding. It's gonna for sure protect your gear and won't allow people to see in and see what you have on the inside. It's really well built in my opinion. Struts are good. From the quality and fitment on the Tacoma, I give it a 10 out of 10. It fits really well with the angle of the cab. We literally gave it about 1 inch and about an 1/8 inch gap on the plastic trim piece up along the back, which set the back opening right in the middle toward the edge of the plastic piece that goes on the tailgate, which is really nice. You can also, these things have adjustment so that you can like squeeze them in a little bit tighter, bring them out, which I can show you that actually real quick. So these guys right here, can screw in and out. The reason that's important is, let's say you're shutting it, and when you shut it, it doesn't really pull it in and seal it. That allows you to see how it brings it in a little bit. That's going to allow you to seal this thing up so that no water is getting on the inside. And we've had a ton of rain and snow and weather lately, and Marcus has checked a few times inside of this thing, because this is where he keeps a lot of his hockey gear, camping stuff, and he hasn't had any water get on the inside. So again, if you guys have any further questions about this cap, we will be taking it camping and off-roading this summer a ton, so you're going to see this cap in a ton of videos. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the awning video.